be out here. You want the bricks. He out here hitting the bricks and knocking on doors. And that's the first time I ever seen somebody do that. So
for people to see you out here, you knock on the door and you spend a few minutes, that's invaluable.
My name is Darrin Sharif. I live in Newark, New Jersey, on MLK Boulevard, the hot spot where things happen. Happy to be there, getting to know everybody in the neighborhood. So. My being in the neighborhood is really to meet people and to get them involved in what we're trying to do. This is really going to be 3 yards, a cloud of dust. We get the first down, and the kind of Newark that everybody wants to see. I might not see it in my lifetime, but that's not important. It's more important that we put the institutions, the economic, the cultural, social institutions in place that over time, if we keep working the plan, as somebody said to me, then you'll see continual, steady progress.
Central Ward has been neglected by the last candidate, the last councilman, Charlie Bell. But right now, we need a leadership in the Central Ward, somebody that's going to pay attention to the people's needs here in the Central Ward, and Darrin is the right person for the job.
I graduated from Rutgers, Newark, and so I said to my daughter, I said, why are you going to Princeton? I said, the best university in New Jersey is Rutgers. And so I graduated with a degree in management with a concentration in finance, and so that's my formal education.
Well, let me say this about Darrin. I read all the resumes of the other candidates, and when I saw Darrin's palm card and I got to it, Darrin's resume impressed me because it reads Newarker through and through. He's not a cosmetic Newarker. He's one who knows the landscape. He impressed me with his involvement in the city. He has built a name for himself based on being a citizen of the city, working with the people in the community. All of his employment has been one in which he always dealing with people, community people, at a grassroots level. I found that very impressive because I did read the palm cards of the other candidates, and I didn't see that kind of background. Then when I read one of his palm cards, he has a vision for Newark, a real vision in terms of bringing employment through the Port Authority. And he's the first one to really speak in terms of the Port Authority really being a very integral part of what should be taking place economically.
One of the most valuable resources that we have is the port. Not many people know that we own the port, and not many people know that it's being mismanaged by the Port Authority. Projections say over the next 5 to 10 years, thousands of jobs will be created at the port. So the more people we get to work, the more people pay taxes, and over time, that's how we're going to deal with the economic situation that we have now.
I think Darrin is the man for the job. I honestly do. I live in the Central Ward. I've been in Newark for 37 years, and our town has been through a lot of things, a lot of changes, and we just don't have honest people that's willing to stand up for us. And we need some people to stand up and to say when something is going wrong, we're going to stand up whether we have everyone against us. And I think Darrin's just the person for that job.
From where I sit, the most important change is the change in the neighborhoods in the inner city. And so for me, that means a person like me who came from Newark, who is educated, and other people like me, and not even people who are formally educated, but people who are saying, how can we change where we live? And not the big, grand, bold change, but by making sure that parents are more attentive, so that they're going to the PTA meetings more, making sure that kids are going to school, taking it more serious. And so that fundamental but incremental change that is supposed to happen every single day, that's the change that I'm excited about, and that's the change that I'm hoping that we'll see at the local level.
I support young Darrin Sharif for Central Ward Councilman here in the city of Newark wholeheartedly. I think that young people such as Darrin should always try to make change, affect change, and Darrin is a person of that character that I think can fulfill those duties and make Newark a better, safer place, make us all proud here in the city.
Let's start off not by saving the world, let's start off by saying that lot across the street is a vacant lot. We don't have to yell about Booker, yell at him about anything. All we have to say, sanitation, give us some garbage bags, and we mow the lawn. Right now it's a beautiful green space, And then we say, oh, what can we have? What activity can we have on the lot? We can have karaoke, we can have jazz, we can have gospel. And I know we can do it because that's what I did to the lot on the corner of South 8th and Central at the Urban League. I got a group of black men. I said, I don't care what you've done. I don't care if you killed somebody, whatever. Right now, the only thing I care about is how we're going to organize. Those things we can control. I'm still working on the big issues for us, like how to get our $5 million back from the Prudential Center. That's why I will not go there. We gave them $210 million to build that thing, and they still owe us $5 million of rent. Okay, the port, brothers who are coming home who have records, they can't get jobs on the port now because the Waterfront Commission says if you have a conviction, you cannot get a job. But that law has been passed ages ago. So when I'm a council person, I'm going to be talking to Christie and say, because he makes the appointments on the Waterfront Commission, I'm going to say you need to change that law. People don't know that all the warehouses that are on the port, once their leases expire, they're going to get kicked off the port. We ought to be saying, don't move out of Newark, build your warehouses in Newark. We'll help you build them. And so the people who are doing the demo, I literally just crashed my car driving down South 7th Street. I saw 4 black men in front of a dumpster. I said, finally, once somebody who looks like us from the neighborhood doing demo. Every single construction site that we have control over and we pay to have constructed should have people who look like us represented in the city. And so, but I'm going to step to the brothers and say, look, if you show up to work late and you get fired, don't come to me. Right. Don't come to me. See, because politicians, we pander, we say anything to get elected. But if you straighten up, if you work hard, then I will fight with every breath of my body, every fiber in my being, so that you get this opportunity. So we need the kind of leadership that's going to be straight up with us and that's going to fight for us. But I hope you vote for me, because there's a lot on the line in this city. We're at a crossroads, and so what we do on May 11th is critically important.
Vote for Darrin Sharif! My name is Imani Jackson. Vote for Darrin Sharif.